Hi, this is Brandy, and I'm here to discuss my article for Ed 520. I would say that so far I have not had a class or an article more timely as this one because I am currently working on completing my formal observations for work. And so it's been a really great class to have so far. The article I read was The Two Purposes of Teacher Evaluation by Robert Marzano. He's also the author of our textbook, Effective Supervision. And for the cohort, you know that I like to look at copyright dates and kind of see where and when things were published. The article was actually published in 2012 compared to our article being published in 2011. So, according to the article and Marzano, evaluation has dual purposes, both measurement and development. In the article, the teachers surveyed believed that evaluation should be for both measurement and development, but development was the more important purpose. So, what does a teacher evaluation system look like if it's designed to help teachers improve? That is the focus of this article by Marzano. That, I guess, while I'm thinking about it, I will state that I would recommend reading. I really did enjoy it, and I appreciate the recommendations of everybody else so far, as I have read a couple other articles. I think Nate's and Derek's articles are the ones I've read so far, so thank you for your recommendation. At any rate, so in order for an evaluation system to be focused on development and as teacher improvement as the primary goal, it needs to be comprehensive and specific, include a developmental scale, and acknowledge and reward growth, and you can see that on my slide. If we're going to describe comprehensive and specific, the model would include elements that research has identified and associated with student achievement. And when we take a look at that, it also needs to be specific, which means you're identifying classroom strategies. The article actually had a nice table listed in there for routine content and acted on the spot strategies. There are a total of 41, and if we're going to have a comprehensive evaluation system, those 41 need to be worked through, but 15 were highlighted for the rapid rating of teachers. You should also have a developmental scale. That's the second part of my slide. And that scale or rubric should be available for teachers to use as a guide and track their skill development. It's looking at levels like not using, beginning, developing, applying, and innovating. The applying level and above that, so applying and innovating, are where we start to really produce positive returns in student learning. And then in the developmental scale, it should pinpoint the current level of performance and then focus on a strategy and set SMART goals for operating at higher levels within that given amount of time for areas that need improvement. And finally, an evaluation system that is focused on development should acknowledge and reward growth. And so what they're taking a look at is that even though you have this score for what you receive during, say, an evaluation, once you pick those areas to focus on from the developmental scale previously, you might pick a routine or a content or acted upon on the spot, which would be specific from number 1 there. At the beginning of the year, you'll have a target for the end of the year and be able to see that growth. It's interesting because I was just talking to a teacher about FastBridge and progress monitoring, and I said that, you know, people overall like to see their growth, so maybe working on some monitoring with the students and to see their growth would be helpful. And then I read in the article, and it's the same for adults. We all like to have that visual. So I'm at 4 minutes and 45 seconds. I will miss you guys on Tuesday, and I'll see you next week. Thanks.